So we're just gonna tell you a story. But yeah, basically this is Lee Sandwiches. It's like the McDonald's of Vietnamese sandwiches and banh mi's. Basically like the biggest brand around here in Southern California. I think they're in NorCal too. Look at my sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's the inside of Dan's. That's the inside of Dan's.
See the grilled pork?
Looking like a fan. This is the inside of mine. So Dan got the grilled. He got the grilled pork and I got the barbecue pork. So that's like cilantro, onions, carrots.
Yeah, I think the grilled pork is basically like the hamburger of Vietnamese sandwich. It's like it's basically like the go-to. Oh wow.
A French baguette.
It's a Vietnamese French fusion. Some like light Vietnamese mayonnaise in here.
I could eat these every day of my life.
Yeah, they're really good. Our second meal within like an hour. Like I said, this is one of the original Lee sandwiches, so sandwich here is pretty good. Not all Lee sandwiches are created equal. Like the ones in the Inland Empire, not that good, but the meat, it's pretty good.
This one's really good.
Nice and thick.
It's really good. Definitely the pepperoni and the cheese, like give it that pizza taste, and the tomato sauce. A 6-inch pizza sub, please.
You mean personal pizza?
No, like the pizza sub that you guys do from your secret menu. Okay, well, then I'll make my own sandwich then. Always a good thing. It's really good. Definitely the pepperoni and the cheese, like give it that pizza taste, and the tomato sauce. I think maybe.
Okay, welcome to In-N-Out Burger. This is where we're gonna eat our first burger. And just to quickly share, both In-N-Out Burger and Five Guys, they both have a huge loyalty of following. Many die-hard fans. Especially you'll find In-N-Outs in California as well as Arizona, and mostly in the south, kind of western corner of the United States. My name is. Can I just get one double?
Like onion?
Yes, please, with extra onions. You enter into In-N-Out, you can just sense that they have the burger science, the burger assembly line completely down. Everything is very clean, everything is very organized. You order up at the front, they have a very simple menu, and you can make lots of different customizations, especially they have a famous off menu. I didn't go anything too crazy because I want to keep this burger pretty simple, pretty much how they normally serve it, but I did get extra raw onions and extra cooked onions. And then this is just a beautiful thing. Every time I have In-N-Out before me, I remember my first In-N-Out, which was years ago back in California. It looks like a blooming flower. It's just kind of like exploding out of that little handheld wrapper. And here's my receipt. I just got the burger and fries. Total bill came to $6.11. I'm gonna pick this guy up, this beauty. Introducing to you the double from In-N-Out. It is like a blooming flower, and it's packed within this little bag. You can see, but I think there's also another wrapper on the bottom here, so you can actually remove this bag. They have a this collects all. Theoretically, this is the highest that we can go right here. So I'm gonna try my best to get it. First two. In the castle, here we go, guys. Look, what other place has Butterfinger froyo? Second key. Oh god, it goes fast.
cheese. It's gonna get like more narrow as we get higher. It makes me think of that, what's that building in Dubai? Abu Dhabi? Gotta start compressing it. Oh god, it's getting high real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna pop over. I'm gonna need more peanut, bro. This is the man right here. The guy. Let's go, guys!
Why you chocolate ice cream? No, chocolate and peanut butter ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah. Peanut butter cups?
Peanut butter cups and Oreos. We don't have anything like this in England, so my husband has to film it now. And we don't get peanut butter ice cream either. Oh. They don't understand peanut butter and chocolate together.
It tastes nasty.
No, it tastes really nice. I miss it.
And chocolate stuff?
Yeah. The one, yeah, like that one. It's really. Oh, that's gonna be dinner.
We're gonna just drop this right.
Just getting heavy. What else do we need? Maybe I can go higher?
I'm at the Cheesecake Factory. It's their 40th birthday, and I'm trying 40 of their most insane dishes. Let's see how it goes. I decided to put out a little poll to my friends on Instagram to see if they think that I could do it today. These 6 people who told me I can't do it are all my most loved and cherished people in my life. Says a lot. Little do they know, I used to do food eating competitions in college, and I got first place in all of them. I got 1 shot, 2 forks. Whoa. I'm gonna have to move this plate, I feel like. Okay, all right. Okay, where do I start? Oh, just layers of cheese and love. It's beautiful. This is an entire piece of chicken that has been made into the shape of a pizza. You would have no idea that this is a chicken parm. Holy cheese. Let me get one with the jalapeno. Very important. Yep. Got all the colors going on here. Looks really, really fresh.
Mom is here. Try not to mess up your makeup. I'm just gonna stick my hand on it. Okay.
I'm thinking these are tots. I'm gonna go in with the spicy one. Okay, it's more than a tot. There's like cheese and bacon. Finally, a vegetable, something so healthy, you know? So, health, right?
This is our chicken Riesling.
Can I have a Riesling? Like a Riesling? You can't have chicken Riesling without the Riesling. Also, it's like kind of 11 a.m., but it doesn't matter. We're gonna start with this ridiculous looking burger that has bacon, and then we got more meat on here. This feels really heavy in my hand. Okay, I need one more bite, sorry guys. Like, I imagine if I was really drunk, not that I'm drunk ever, but if I was, this would be something I would order. It's time for the Riesling. I think it's fair to say at this point we should take a look at my napkin. May I have a new napkin? Napkin 2. I think you're supposed to like taste the Riesling and then go with the chicken. It's like this whole like wine tasting thing. You have to drink the wine, then the chicken. We're going to the Skinnylicious part of the menu right here. Maybe I should try the skinny menu more. One moment, it's a stretch break time. The trick is to stretch the stomach. It's born ready. Hey, sweet thing. Oh, they're super like soft. Oh, it's super sweet. This is really pretty. Like this is really, really f***ing classy. Okay. So I'm already 2 sangrias in, and I'm here at CPK, California Pizza Kitchen if you've never been. And now I'm going to try every single pizza. And I feel like I'm living out my like teenage dream right now. I had my very first date ever at a California Pizza Kitchen. I'm just thinking about my mom and grandma every Saturday at the mall. We would always come to CPK. Remember that one time I tried 40 dishes at the Cheesecake Factory? I'm pretty sure I'm set for whatever they give me today. How many dishes?
19 pizzas.
19 pizzas.
Correct.
It's gonna be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They weren't kidding, it's really 19. Holy shit. I'm ready. We don't use forks and knives because we're not losers. Just kidding. You can, that's fancy. And I learned from my time at the Cheesecake Factory, you need to protect the goods. The t-shirt, not me. We have 4 really crazy pizzas here, but we're gonna start with something nice and neutral. They lied to me. There's not 19 pizzas on this menu. There are 20. They have the traditional cheese pizza here, which makes sense. You'd put the cheese pizza, it's not like you need it on the menu. And this is really good. It deserves to be on it. We went from one classic to another. We're going to the barbecue chicken pizza, which CPK basically invented. Super tangy, super sweet, but then you have like the red onion and the chicken. There's a reason this is like what people freak out about. All right, so we're on the carne asada pizza here. It's actually one of their limited edition ones. They ended up bringing it back and made it a permanent menu item. And they gave me this like really fancy dipping sauce. I really don't know how much I should be dipping in. I don't know how spicy this is. Let's see. There's some green peppers in there. Honestly, it's like a nice, really like spicy surprise. I definitely need a drink with this just to like break up the spiciness. Okay, so we have the spicy chipotle chicken pizza. Based on the looks of it, we've got some really fresh corn, tomato, and it has this really nice crema here to dip into. I have to say this lime crema might be better than ranch. I know that's a little controversial to say, but it really, really works on this. When I was a kid, I used to only eat the tips of the pizza, and my family and friends hated me for it, and I'm doing it again. Like, I'm repeating myself. I can only imagine this ending really terribly for me, but I don't care.
Welcome everyone. Ni hao. So in our search for good Chinese food in the local area, there's limited options in the San Diego region. So one of the ones we reviewed earlier was Tasty Noodle House. So you can check that out in the link above or below. And instead, we went up to Irvine recently to try out a restaurant that we wanted to see. It's called Capital Seafood, and here's the review. Here's a quick run through of some of their specialties. They have various soups, primarily seafood based. They also have some of the other classic ones like a hot and sour soup. Their specialty here is of course seafood. They have the Maine lobster, Dungeness crab, Alaskan king crab. House special lobster is one of their signature dishes. And they also have accoutrement of other dishes like clay pots with various ingredients and other fish dishes. They have a huge tank there, which unfortunately we didn't get a capture picture of, but we'll get to the dishes.
We started out with a soup called the War Wonton Soup. It has a mix of wontons with some barbecued pork, some chicken, sugar peas, carrots, and some shrimp. It's actually a quite tasty soup. It's one of their specialty soups. Never actually tried this combination before. There's also some straw mushrooms in there. So actually well flavored soup. In regards to Chinese food, one of the favorite things to have, at least for me, is the clay pots. Here's a sort of seafood and tofu clay pot. They basically cook various ingredients in these clay pots, and it keeps the flavor very well. Excellent dish. There's some scallops, some chicken, some shrimp, mushrooms. Well flavored, very tasty. Now to the main event, the house special Maine lobster. So at Capital Seafood, they have a huge tank there and many different fresh seafood there, of which the Maine lobster is one of the options. Usually comes around 2 pounds each, and it's about $20 per pound. You can prepare it any way you want. We chose the house special sauce, which kind of like the combination of Chinese barbecue sauce with some other stuff. The lobster basically is chopped up into different pieces, including the tail, the body, the head, the claws, and essentially into pieces where you could basically get the meat out pretty easily. They basically coat it with cornstarch, then they pan fry it or basically flash fry it, and then they cook it with the sauce, which includes garlic, scallion, I believe some black pepper, and also some peppercorns. Excellent dish. The lobster meat was very succulent, very firm, yet sweet. So perfectly cooked. There's so much.
Hi, this is Gourmand Chick. I'm at Tokyo Table. Yep, I've been here before, but when I first opened, it seems like they've had quite a bit of menu change. Oh, by the way, lava flow, virgin, of course. I don't drink. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna order some really good food, and let's see what's special on the menu today. So I love menus with like a ton of pictures, and there's so many pictures here. Look, sushi, pizza. Oh, this one looks really good. The hamachi, carpaccio. And then here's all the sushi. I can't speak. Okay, so here we have over here all the sushi and sashimi selection. The specialty roll sushis, which they have a lot of. Gonna try the seared prime kalbi sushi. And they have the hot stone and sizzling plate. So gonna try the garlic tuna. Actually, they all look really good. The steak looks really good too. What else? Oh yeah, these donburi bowl plates. Oh, the hot stone bowls. They look really good. Maybe some other time I'll come back and try the char siu pork rice. That looks really good. Of course, the noodles.
You guys want to try a pizza?
Spicy tuna tempura roll.
Good. The quality didn't diminish. We're happy.
When's the last time you were here?
I was opening like maybe, how long they been? This is the Korean beef.
This is your ponzu sauce for dip. Did you want lemon over your tuna?
What's that?
Did you want lemon over your tuna?
You have to.
So, this is grated daikon. You can add to your ponzu sauce for extra flavor if you like. Basically, we recommend just searing the tuna garlic side down. And we recommend just searing it on one side only.
So someone told me I had food in my teeth, and I didn't. So whatever, that guy is not important in my life. So I had a really good lunch here at Tokyo Table. The food is changed, but the qualities kind of remain the same. I think my favorite was still the hamachi, and then the kalbi sushi was pretty good. Sushi pizza was interesting. I've had sushi pizza before, it wasn't really like that, but that was not too bad. I think my least favorite was, actually didn't have a least favorite. There's all